Good morning, folks.
Morning.
Morning.
Thank you for talking to us. I really appreciate it. You're from Gothere.com. You're the founders.
Yeah.
Okay. And why don't you tell us what this industry is about, Gothere, and how you got into it and how you started it. Just tell us something about it.
Okay. Initially, this is actually a kind of mapping and directions kind of website, which we actually have the idea. We had the idea because once we looked at what the existing solutions out there, we still think that it's technological inferior to what many other countries can provide. So that was what actually gave us the idea of making one ourselves.
Basically, we felt that we were being shortchanged as Singaporeans because, we had to go to one site to do something, and you go to another site to do something else, and you go to another site to do something else. So we wanted to bring it all under one roof so that actually the consumers actually benefit from this service that we're providing.
So how is your technology or site or product different from what already exists, and how can it help the average Singaporean?
We believe in kind of like a simple user interface. What other companies have done is they kind of make things even more complicated because there are many text boxes to fill in, there are many tick boxes, you have to choose many items. But for us, we're just looking at two text boxes and you probably get what you want after you just put it into these two text boxes. So that's our main advantage of what's our goal in kind of long run. Keep things simple.
And communication, we actually communicate with our users on a daily basis. We check our mails very often and reply to them like within a day. So we take these comments and suggestions and we build on it so that we're actually basically customizing our website for our users on a daily basis. So that's a differentiating factor.
So one thing we've actually found out is users actually do test the routes that they are very familiar with, and they tell us, oh, your route is slower than what I do every day. So you try to find out what's the reason behind that and tweak it to such a way that it's actually what the users suggested.
It's something that just a pure algorithm will not be able to give you. Yeah.
So in terms of a profession, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Well, right now, basically we are doing everything that's concerned to the business.
Like?
Yeah. So firstly, we clean out our database. People do give feedback or comments, or they actually add stuff to the database. So we have to look at whether they're relevant or whether they're just spam. So we conduct this kind of checks every day to make sure that it's clean. Because we look at our feedback every day, and then we see what's true, what's not. We've given a kind of flag error feature in our website as well. So if people know that this is wrong, they actually can tell us, oh, this is wrong, please go and check it out. Other than that, we go around meeting people who actually, I'm very glad that I've met people who actually helped us in one way or another. They've been quite kind to us. So yeah, I mean, like today we are meeting kind people from UBS as well. Yeah.
I think it's the meeting people part that's actually the best part because so far I think we have been very fortunate. We have been given a bit of exposure and people actually looking for us and telling us about how useful our service is, and that's the best part. I feel like content management is content management, but being able to go around meeting all kinds of people from bottom to top, that's the best part. Yeah.
So do you have to do a lot of technology development? Do you have to do a lot of marketing? Do you have to do a lot of relationship building? I think relationship building you spoke about, but what are the other functions as far as the business goes do you need to do?
Technology wise, we feel we are quite almost there in terms of the website itself. Our core function is functioning well, so we are glad that that's up and running. And people actually say that's a great website. It brings me from point A to point B without fuss. And we've kind of like the government is trying to promote public transport, and I think this is actually kind of like a good way for people to actually switch to public transport if they actually do know how to find their way around public transport. The other thing you mentioned about was
Marketing.
Marketing is actually a tough thing to do. We are a startup, we have limited funds. We can't go around pasting posters and appearing on TV ads. So we have depended on underground kind of stuff, going through forums or techies who are interested in this kind of stuff. But now we feel that the website is actually transferred to other people by the word of mouth, or they have actually used what we have taught in first thing in mind. You want to go from point A to point B, you want to tell a friend to go to point A to point B, you send the link through email or whatever, and your friend clicks it and says, oh, this is a good site. And this will kind of like carry on. It's like a chain. So yeah, mainstream marketing, we are really short of it, but
Guerrilla marketing is actually not such a bad thing. I think if you really think about it, having a poster or newspaper ad telling you that this thing is good is totally different from someone else telling, hey, this site is great. So we think it's not a disadvantage. I mean, we could do in mainstream marketing, but then I don't think we are losing out much here because we are really attracting the most passionate of users to our site. Yeah.
So what would you say are some of the top 3 hard skills and soft skills that you need in your job?
Hard skills, definitely programming. I mean, for programmers, they have to choose what kind of language they want to do. There are many languages out there for them to choose. So, I mean, our in-house, I mean, one of our founders chose something to go with. Yes, that is actually self-learned it. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the passion you want to do it. I mean, you choose the most suitable language for what you want to build. So, I think you've done that very well. Hard skills, I think.
So predominantly that. And in terms of soft skills, what have you found that you have really learned on the job or learned from this experience that is most required in entrepreneurship?
I think for me, the first thing you learn is really to be able to compartmentalize all the stuff that you do. Because as a business owner, and it's just 3 of us as a startup, you really have to do every single thing. And like when you wake up in the morning and you see all the mails coming in, and you see everything hitting you at one go, you need to be able to prioritize and like look at things individually rather than look at them all at one shot. Because it can break you depending on how much is there to do.
Yeah. I think perseverance and the drive. You should really like what you do. Otherwise, you wake up in the morning and say, "Oh no, this is it again." Because there's really tons of stuff hitting you every day. So I think determination, perseverance, and drive is actually very important.
You think hard skills? There isn't really much hard skills apart from programming. Because I think passion is the most important. As long as you have passion, you can actually overcome everything. As long as for me, I still use my own site and I still derive some sort of joy. Oh, this is really simple as compared to what I used previously. So that drives people like us to pick up any skills that we need along the way. Yeah.
And so what are some of the challenges that you have to be guarded against if other people are trying to get into technology entrepreneurship? So some of the challenges you face, really tough ones?
Challenges.
I think it's obvious that for us, like a startup, just the 3 of us, I think we are up against many big players. So the challenge for us is how we position ourselves such that we are able to compete effectively, and without we don't need the kind of the power of financial cloud that the big players out there. So we need to position ourselves in such a way that we can compete and not lose out, even though we are small. Yeah, that would be the major challenge.
So any advice you have for kids who want to become technology entrepreneurs?
First, I think you have to sort out what your vision is actually. Find the kind of, I mean, this for what we are doing, the market is existing. But however, we feel that nobody has done it well enough yet. So that's one way you can look into it. I mean, find something that's existing and build something that's even more powerful than what is existing. Second is you can find something that doesn't exist now. But the danger is always that this is not going to get popular and stuff. So that's one thing to look out for. I think currently the web is actually kind of like an interactive business. It's nobody believes in the top-down kind of. I mean, for most entrepreneurs, they don't believe in the top-down kind of business anymore. They actually try to encourage people to feedback and stuff. I mean, right now most technopreneurs are talking about the content is not the most important thing they have anymore. It's the community that they build up that's the most important feature in the whole business. So I think that's one lesson for people to take away.
For me, I have to say the same thing again. I think you have to really like what you're doing. I mean, you can like money, but money is not everything, and there are many ways to actually earn the money that you like. So you have to like what you're doing, and then from then on, maybe you can monetize it. Otherwise, it's not gonna last. I mean, there are just many ways you can earn money. You can be a banker, you can pick some stocks or whatever, and yeah, you have to like what you're doing.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.